Welcome back to another episode of the Monroe Show, hosted by El Paso's funniest bros. Please enjoy and don't be a weenie.
One of my nurse homies just told me about that one today.
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna take him?
I think I am, dude. On my
That's
first, first paycheck. Yes.
Cálmate, Karim Leon.
And with that, welcome to episode 110. Fuck, dude,
I lost it. I know where it was. And
I left mine at home. I took it back home. I don't want to drop it here, bro. It's a relic, bro. I can't.
Yeah, I know. I feel you.
But yeah, good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. What's good? My name is Ray Zombie, Ray Ruckus. Your tia's favorite homie, El Pinche Coach R.
Your mom's favorite Sancho.
Your mom's favorite Sancho.
I like that one. Fuck yeah.
My DJ name is Lorenzo Paloma. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
Yeah,
Stupid. You're stupid.
Remember that one?
Yes. You're an idiot.
But yeah.
You come up with all these cool names and then bam, lame.
They're all lame, bro. They're all lame. I've been telling them they're lame as fuck.
Just like me, bro.
Yeah, pretty lame. Well, your legs are lame.
Introduce yourself, blood.
I'm Milo, and that's it, because I talked all sorts of shit about fucking nicknames. That's it. And today, we have a very, 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 very special guest today. Go introduce yourself, blood.
Yes,
What's up? Coming from Dallas, Texas. Now living in El Paso, you know, D-Town repping,
Give
EP
me one of these real
living,
quick.
Michael B comedy.
Hell yeah.
Does it work?
Nope.
Nope, it's not working today.
You broke it.
3 times it don't work.
You broke it.
I broke it. Shout out to Garland. Or wait, what was it? Dallas?
Yeah, Dallas.
My bad. Shout out to Dallas. All saying Garland.
You're a moron.
No, but Garland is in Dallas.
I know.
it's the
Same shit, wait. Same
The
shit.
zip
Hey,
code
how
out
many-
there's. I just gonna.
How many shots y'all take before I got here, dog?
Dude, that shit was full, bro. No, we just took that one. Nah, but yeah, good morning, dude. Thanks for reaching out to us, bro. Thanks for being out here. Thanks for wanting to be on, wanting to be part of the Bromies. You're officially part of the Bromies now, dude. Or, you know,
Hey,
we're rolling
official,
through.
special now.
Official,
It's official,
bro.
very
so
official.
We're about to jump you on camera, Doug. Naked too, Doug. Wait, bring out the loop, bro. Just kidding.
Bro,
Nah,
you can
dude.
take us both out easily. We're both giant pussies, bro.
He's all agile and just hugs both of us.
I
and
know.
shit.
We're there trying to fucking slap fight and shit.
Nah, but dude, every episode we started off with an icebreaker story. Anything you're part of has got to be real. Names can change, but everything else has to be real. You can give us locations if you want, but like I said, it's got to be real.
All right, I got you.
I think you had one locked and loaded, right?
Yeah, I have one locked. In
Yeah, I can't wait for this one.
Yeah, dude. He was gonna spoil it for us before the show, but we told him to wait.
Yeah,
So our reactions will be genuine.
I have a feeling my heart's gonna break.
Nah, maybe.
Yeah.
You like cocaine?
Whoa!
All right, keep going.
All right.
This sounds like an awesome story.
Here's
a heartfelt
lots of
story.
cat. Not just kidding. All right, not do your thing.
No.
bro.
So yeah, I got obviously as comedians, you know, we get invited to like these shows and stuff like that, and so I got invited to a show, some pretty big headliners. I'm not gonna lie, and so we go there, and I meet one of the main headliners, and I'm like, hey, dude, I like your work, this and that, you know, fanboying over him and shit like that, and I'm like, let me buy you a drink. Well, I didn't know how many drinks he was already down, like in, but apparently he's already like 12 White Claws in.
Damn.
And I bought him 3 more.
Is he?
You want him
is,
3, bro?
is he a big dude, little dude?
This dude's small as fuck, dog.
Okay.
Delegadito, bro.
Oh fuck.
And so yeah, dude. I ended up buying him 3 White Claws, and he got pretty fucking sauced. And then he was actually hadn't performed yet.
Oh,
he hadn't gone on yet?
He
Shit.
hadn't gone on yet.
Dude.
Damn.
And so sure enough, you know, he's like, hey man, he's like, appreciate the White Claws and that. You know, we exchange Instagram info. I still talk to him even to this day. Cool as fuck, dude. And next thing I know, one of the hosts brings over, you know, one of his friends and stuff like that. And he's like, hey man, he's like, my boy needs something to, you know, sober him up. So what's good? So he's like, hey, I got you. And then one of the other main headliners was like, hey man, he's like, let me take a bump first. And he's like, why? And he goes, because if it doesn't kill you within the first 10 seconds, and it's not laced with fentanyl. So he's like,
that's crazy.
So he's like, all right, bet. So I see him take a bump.
So he took one for the team, like
He
did-
risked it.
he risked it for
He risked
damn.
it. He took a bump.
That's
And
wild.
He's like, we're all just, you know, waiting there for a bit, and it's very like only like 4 or 5 people there, and you know, it's obviously hidden away from everyone else and stuff. And then he's like counting, and then he goes,
Waiting to die.
I know,
know,
right?
dude.
He's like, all right, man, you can take it. He's like, how do I know? How do I can take it? And he's like, well, it's been 15 seconds, and I'm still alive, dog. So it's good. It's good quality. And so he's like, bet. Yeah, nah, dog. I think the cocaine was shit because he went and performed, and he couldn't perform.
Oh,
He didn't even make it past his first. He didn't even finish his first joke.
No way.
Yes, he was just there, like standing on stage, quiet as fuck, and people were laughing, right? And they were like, everyone was just quiet for a second, and then I'm in the back, just ha 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 ha.
Yeah,
And then everyone else, chips in, and then yeah, nah, dog. After that, they were like, hey, appreciate you coming out, big dog. You know, the host gets up there, and they're like, hey, thank you so much. And then the main headliner went up right after him. And then the main headliner was like, well, the guy that, you know, obviously couldn't perform was trying to follow him back on stage.
No way, dude.
Yes.
What the fuck?
And
that's
then,
fucking funny.
And then what else happened after that? Yeah. So I ended up taking care of him all night.
Dude, no way.
Yeah, it's because the main headliner, I didn't know how long he was going to go on for. So, you know, I met the main headliner right after I met that guy and bought him the White Claws and stuff. So after that happened, I was like, hey, bro, don't worry about it. I got him, this and that. And he was like, all right, cool, bro. He's like, appreciate you. So then after I told him that, take care of him the whole night. And he was like, right before the main headliner went on, he was like, make sure he doesn't drink anymore.
It wasn't this person, was it?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I know. We're not gonna say it, but
Yeah.
I knew it.
Let me restart it. I think I have a.
you know exactly what it is.
Glasses, right?
Yeah, you know exactly what it is. I knew it, dude. As soon as you said he was little, I knew exactly what it is. Dude, that kid is awesome, man. That person is awesome. He's a badass person.
Dude.
Oh wow, dude, that's fucking awesome.
But
That's
yeah,
great.
it was him. And
That must have been the first night, right?
that was the
Because
first
I was
night,
there the
yes.
second night. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, because we're there the second
That's
night.
right, we were
dude,
there the second night.
he's fucking hilarious, man.
Bro,
He's fucking
as-
funny.
Bro, funniest person I've ever met. And especially the way he uses what he has.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
The way that he uses what he has. Actually, I just recently messaged him because he posted a photo, and I was like, you know, that's a great moment with your father.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, like he had some pretty gritty jokes, man. Some like fucking shockers, like because you go up there and you think, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and then he starts talking about fucking cum and like all sorts of. It's like, what the fuck? I fucking his grandma. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about,
Yeah.
dude? It was awesome.
Good shit, man. Good material. But I wanted to give a quick shout out to Ken Flores. I see him on your shirt, bro.
yeah.
You know, RIP to the
R.I.P.
homie. We're supposed to have him on the show. Shout out to Jeremy Hicks. I mean,
Oh,
Here I
always,
am.
bitch. So we need to name you Jeremy Hicks.
here I go.
He
Here I
always
go.
says it every single
My
time.
boy Jeremy Stretch. Shout out to my boy Jeremy Stretch. Oh, let me see the back real quick.
Oh,
Does
yeah,
it-
yeah,
does
yeah.
anything in the back? Oh shit, dude, that's tight. It's butterfly.
Butterfly.
Yes. That's fly. I like that.
And that'd have been, I mean,
Have you ever seen him live?
So funny story, right?
Yeah.
I came back from my deployment, and when he announced his show in Addison at the Addison Improv, I bought tickets because I thought my homeboy was coming down from Austin. Right? I told him like months in advance, and as soon as the tickets went on sale, I quickly went ahead, bought the VIP, front row, everything like that, and my homeboy couldn't make it. I come back,
dude.
my homeboy couldn't make it,
Fuck.
and I ended up inviting my uncle. My uncle, shout out DJ Jew Man out there in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
I didn't know how popular he was.
Yeah.
I didn't know how popular he was.
He has more friends than you.
Yeah, I know, right? I know.
Just kidding, dog, just kidding. Shout out to your Theo, Doug. DJ Theo.
So we get there to the show, right? And we go into the Addison Improv. I'm super excited because it's my first ever comedy show I've ever been to in person. And we get there, and I'm waiting on my Theo. Order a couple rounds, order some food, and then my Theo shows up with his buddy. Because they were selling them by the table, so it's obviously 4 people.
Oh,
and stuff
sick.
Like that. So he shows up, and I see a bunch of other tacuaches, sitting next to the stage and shit.
Watches. I haven't heard this in a
I
while,
haven't
bro.
heard that question in a while.
Little
Dude.
pinche tacuaches and shit. And he's right, everyone, all the tacuaches, front, sitting right there next to the stage and stuff. And I'm literally sitting right behind them.
Yeah.
And my uncle walks in. My uncle walks in, and then out of nowhere, like I see the whole front row, all the taquachos and shit, come up and like, yeah, coming up to my uncle and like say, "What's up, bro? What's up? This is that, blah blah." And then there's one dude dressed up. I think it was like Fendi or Gucci tracksuit or whatever.
Wait.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, yeah, this guy definitely fucking doesn't do any blue collar work.
Get that Quattro fucking mafia and shit.
I know, right? And he comes up and pays respect to my uncle, and I'm like, what the fuck? And so after, you know, it was a great show, beautiful fucking show actually. Like the way he uses everything that he's, you know, been a part of and his experiences, super freaking hilarious. And then actually Duno was there too.
Oh no way, dude!
Duno was there too. I gotta meet Duno as well.
Tight.
And so the show's over, and you know how they say, you know, if you have a VIP bracelet, you know, stay back, get in line, this and that. I'm super excited to meet him. So I got to meet him. I talked to him for a bit. I was like, yo, dude, like so before Ken was like blowing up, he was going live with Renee Vaca a lot. Mm-hmm. So, you know, the time difference and shit, you know, he stayed up hella late and stuff like that. So it was like 2, 3, 4 in the morning over here or over in Dallas, Texas. And whenever he was performing there, and a couple other places he performed, it was like 2, 3 in the morning. And for me, it was already morning because of the 8-hour time difference. I would get on his lives and I'd be like, damn, pa, come to Kuwait, fool, come to Kuwait. And he's like, I remember one time he read my comment, or he read all the comments, yeah, and he was like, motherfucker, I ain't got Kuwait money. He's like, he was like, I don't have Kuwait money, fool, what the fuck? And then I was like, I remember one comment, I was like, come to Kuwait, te saco la bolsita, bro. Oh, hell yeah. I was like, puro polvo acá, bro.
That's awesome, dude. Fuck yeah.
But yeah, I got to meet him.
That's cool, man.
I was fangirling over him. He was telling me that he had a brother in the army as well. He was there in Kuwait, and then whoever his brother was telling him about the ice bottle stuff. Mm-hmm. Where believe it or not, there's there's an incident way back when where someone was freezing bottles of water and knocking people on the back of the head.
Golly,
yeah,
bro.
What? Where?
Just out there on the rotation.
Oh,
out there,
snap.
Yeah.
Why?
Just for fun or what?
I have no idea.
What the fuck?
I have no idea.
That's crazy to me.
But just bored and shit. Boredom.
Like fucking people up, or they're just like mischievous.
I don't know, to be honest with you.
That's crazy.
I don't know if
it was him, dog. Blowing his covers.
It was you,
nah. But yeah, so we were talking for a bit, and then I look back and I see all like the rest of the line fucking like looking at me.
Shut up, fuck yeah, dude.
Hurry up, boo. We trying to talk to him too.
Fuck those fools, man.
Know,
Fuck
right?
them fools.
And then my uncle gets up there, right? My uncle gets up there and he's like, "Oh, yo, what's up, DJ Ju, man?" I'm like, "What the fuck? You knew Kim Flores this whole time?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, when he passed through Dallas the first time for his tour, he was like, I invited him out to the club that I DJ at, and he was like, everything was like, you know, a lot of stuff was compensated, this and that, to get him out there and stuff. And I was like, yo, you knew him before? Like,
that's
crazy,
cool, dude. That's
and
tight.
I was like, you didn't introduce me, fool? Like, dog.
Nah, shout out to Kim Flores, bro.
Yeah,
I think
dope.
I was telling the guys, one of my most, I guess, top story that I could just remember from anybody is his story when he was on, I think, Bert Kreischer's podcast with him and Felipe, where he he was cooking for them. So then Felipe and Ken are talking about, you know, wild stories or whatever. And Ken fucking talks about the time where he got a prostitute.
Yeah, I know.
And dude, and instead of getting, I guess his boy got, instead of getting coke, got like crystal meth or some shit by accident.
And he fucking storied it.
Yeah, dude. Like, so then he ended up, he couldn't perform.
He couldn't perform, right? He couldn't get up.
And the prostitute ended up sucking on his titties all night. When he said that shit, I was dying laughing. I told these guys, like, this motherfucker is funny, bro. And I was just like, you know, when he passed, I was like, dude, this is the fucking shit. Like, this guy's fucking hilarious. You know what I mean?
Tell the story they were in an RV or some shit, right?
Yeah, dude, an RV or something like that, dude.
With the baby there.
Yeah, dude. R.I.P. to Kim Flores, man. R.I.P.
I love the misdirection he does with it too, because he's like, now that baby's full grown, and he like,
hell yeah, man. Good shit. Good times, bro. But did you go out that night when we met Renee too? When he was here with that buff ass fool that he's a comedian too, but he's all buff, like super trainer and shit. Nah, I had just cut my hair too, because I still had a little bit of the curls up top, but then I had just shaved the sides. It was like a year and a half ago.
No, I wasn't there.
Nah? Dude, that show at the comic strip was awesome. Renee Vaca got down. Yeah, bro. Yeah, he got down. It was dope. Have you guys heard the Fat Fish podcast with
Ralph
with-
Barbosa.
Rap Barbosa?
Yeah.
Do it because I was
Yo.
gonna ask because of the whole Dallas connection with that.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. My uncle actually knows.
Yeah?
Ralph and Jaime.
He doesn't know Ralph. Well,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he knows him now, maybe.
Yeah.
But he knows Jaime.
Dude,
Yeah.
Jaime's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Dude. Like,
I just seen clips. I haven't seen a full episode or anything.
it's
I
funny,
need to. I
dude.
need
Dude,
to.
it's funny. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes like I don't know when Ralph's being serious when he's roasting Jaime.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, exactly.
It's like, bro, is this really your friend?
fucking Jaime, dog. Sometimes he just his
Sounds
stories-
familiar.
His stories, bro. Oh.
Hey, and then Jaime's there just trying to read his face. Like,
Yeah.
am I going with this or should I
Yeah,
talk
dude.
shit back?
Look at this fool.
He's like, this hurts my feelings, dog.
Dude, talk to us. So, you grew up in the Dallas area, right?
Yeah, I grew up in the Dallas area.
How was that? Talk to us about that. How was it different as far as what you've seen, as far as like your travels through work and all that, or through life, living in El Paso before, living in Kuwait for a little bit, and wherever else you've been? Like, how was it growing up with those people out there? How do you see the area? I guess.
So, for the most part, clean.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
sure, dude.
Dallas not clean, but I lived in Europe for like 6 years before I came here.
Mm-hmm.
Clean. No ghetto.
No ghetto.
No ghetto.
What country? What country in Europe?
Germany.
Germany.
Yeah, I lived in Germany for like 6 years. Traveled all over Europe. Also, you know, my kid. So crazy story is my first daughter, because I have 2 kids, right? Married.
Okay. Damn, you have 2 kids, right? I didn't know you had
Yeah, I got
kids,
2
bro.
kids. Yeah, I got 2
Wow.
kids. fool.
All right. Yeah.
Uh,
We're gonna get to know you today, Papa.
whole life story feature. Get the Kleenex out. fool.
Right there, wait.
We're gonna jerk off.
Got the lotion over here.
Got the lotion. Clean us up. I'm so fucking.
Yeah, no. So, oh shit. Sorry if I lose my train of thought.
No, you're good. You're good.
It's gonna happen with us. Trust me, dude. We go off on fucking tangents.
Yeah, no, so for me, right, losing train of thought, that's part of the PTSD and stuff like that. You know, I lose train of thought. Sometimes I forget like real quickly, like what I'm saying, what I'm thinking about. But no, I actually enjoyed my time out there in Europe. Traveled a lot of different places, met a bunch of different cool people. Spaniards are super tall for no reason.
They are, dude. They are.
God damn.
I didn't believe it. And I was like, damn, why can't Mexicans get these jeans, dog? Like,
I know, dog. We got the Indio
We got the
jeans.
Indio
I know,
jeans.
right?
We got the conquered, not the conquistadores. The colonized, not the colonizers.
So how was Spain?
Um,
Do they all do
España. Todos hablan así.
Yeah, yeah,
Sí,
yeah,
todos
no,
tienen
no, they
el
have that.
acento así.
They have that list.
Todos bien punelones.
the crazy is that they do it on purpose, bro.
That's
like,
weird, right?
It trips
Yeah.
me out. But how was the paella out there?
The what?
The paella.
What's a paella?
You never had paella in
Paella?
Spain?
Never had
The,
paella.
the,
No?
the rice dish with like seafood and shit.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have that.
That's
You
like
know,
your
that's like
signature
just
dish.
like the national dish, right?
national dish, yeah.
Damn, y'all
Okay.
gonna make me sign away for like 4 more years. Out there.
Okay.
Why are you doing this? To try the paella.
how are the people though? Like, I mean, in general, were they nice people? Did they talk to you?
No.
Did they embrace you? Because I mean, you're a little brown boy. Or I mean, how was it?
So when I went to Spain, it was just for like the trip, you know.
Okay.
Not really, like I didn't really live out there that much. It was only for a few days, but people were super nice. You do still have your grimy people out there, you know. I'm not gonna lie. Like my homeboy went out there and they were telling him like, "Hey man, like Espanol." And he was like, "Yeah, I speak Spanish." He's like, "Oh," he's like, but he's a no sabo kid, right?
Oh, fuck.
So the dude starts talking to him. He goes, "A little
Okay.
slower,
He's like,
please."
"¿Qué?"
Oh, fuck.
A little slower, and whatchamacallit, he the dude's like, oh, he's like, I guess he like read right away. He's like, no sabo. So he's like, yeah, man. He's like, mujeres, women. He's like, drugs. he's like, drinks. And he's like, follow me. I got you. And he gets really close, and like he starts pickpocketing. my boy.
No.
Yes,
Fuck.
bro. He starts trying to pickpocket my boy because my boy is like, hit me up when I'm not with my wife, dog. Like when it's a family trip. I'm not here by myself. And so he's like, oh, okay. And his wife's like standing across the street, you know, looking at the whole interaction. And she's from Houston, Texas, so she's like, hurry the fuck up. I'm hungry. I want to eat. He's getting on to him. And yeah, sure enough, the dude tries to pickpocket him. I've almost gotten pickpocketed too.
Damn, dude.
I think I was in Lithuania. They were having like this fest or whatever, and I was wearing like sweatpants, and I had like some money hanging out in my pocket, and they actually had elotes. They had an elote stand out there.
Oh hell yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Like Mexican elotes?
No.
Oh, just boiled. And shit.
Elote, I was like, no, not at all, bro, not at all.
No, it was yeah, they had a elote stand out there, and it's, I guess because I hadn't had like our culture's food for so long. I was expecting high expectations, and then they brought the the elote. They put the palo in it, and they lather some butter on there, and then that's it. And
Really?
like,
But was it supposed to be like Mexican style?
Oh yeah. They had a whole Mexican sign and everything.
Oh,
And this
shit.
and that.
Okay.
And then hella disappointed though.
Yeah, I bet, man.
I was like, I was actually going around to other vendors. I'm like, mayonnaise. They're like, oh yeah. So they gave me they had like the little squirt things. So I'm like squirting mayonnaise on it. I'm going around like fucking looking for tahini and shit.
Damn.
Dude.
Closest thing they had was cumin. So I was like,
What?
I
Yeah.
was like, can't be that bad.
Because in Europe they don't eat spice, right? They're like the chile, like hot.
No, they actually don't. They actually don't.
No.
But I will say this though, the few Mexicans that are out there, because you'd be surprised, like at the big Mexican community that's out there, or even not Mexican, but just Latin in general. Because I actually went to one of the first ever Bad Bunny concerts out there whenever he did his European tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dog. There's a lot of Latinos out there.
That's crazy, man.
There's a lot of them, and then the ones that like own businesses, right? To Europeans, right? The food's like cheap to them, but to like us that know the prices, it's like, fuck, bro, why are you selling a taco for like $4, dog? Like,
Yeah, dude.
one taco, bro. Like, dame cinco, bro.
Hell yeah.
Taco prices are getting outrageous, man.
They really are.
Yeah.
And the tortillas and the meat keep getting smaller.
Smaller and smaller, man.
Yeah, dude.
We're still gonna get little fucking tacos like this big and shit, like quarter size taco.
Hello, tostada.
Hello, tostada. Get a taco, ándale.
Like,
Did you experience like any racism out there while you were in Spain, or any prejudice like towards you?
no, actually, you'd be surprised. They're very welcoming out there in Europe. Really welcoming to other cultures and stuff like that.
Because they probably don't know what you were, dude.
I know, right?
That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
What do you get mistaken for anything else besides being Mexican?
Asian Hawaiian.
Asian Hawaiian.
They don't even. Mexican goes right over their head. They're like,
I could kind of see it, bro.
I can say a little bit, yeah.
one of the most funniest interactions I ever had.
I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to laugh. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
One of the
It's because when you were there, like I picture you like in a little Hawaiian shirt with the little ukulele, del pinche pedo.
Fuck yeah.
Wet dreams tonight, fool.
I know.
Yeah.
No, so yeah, no, one of the most funniest interactions I ever had was in the army. Actually, this one dude comes up to me speaking like full Tagalog, Filipino language, right?
Oh, wait.
Full Tagalog, dog. And then I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying, dude. And then I guess he looked at me and was like, kind of like the same way we look at No Sabos, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
And he looked
shit.
at me just like that. And I guess he like said something. And then I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, do you think I speak Tagalog? He's like, well, your last name is Barrientos. And I was like, he's like, that's one of the famous Filipino basketball players in the Philippines. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. I was like, well, dog, I'm straight up Mexican. I was like, but good to know. So now whenever like I come across like other people in the army that are like Filipino, they're like, oh, it's like Barrientos. I was like, yeah, fool. I was like, the basketball players, my great uncle.
Can't you see the resemblance?
I knew you to say that.
Fuck yeah.
I was
That's tight,
like,
dude.
the only thing is like I didn't get the height.
I like that.
Fucking, I was gonna ask you about food back home, man, in Dallas. So there's always that big debate, right, about Texas Mexican food and like how it's only certain places it's fucking fire, and most other places it's trash. Compared to here, how do you feel about that back home food compared to here?
The food here throws me off, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what's up with the weenie and everything, dog?
Bro, we broke as fuck, son. We broke as fuck.
That's true. The weenie's different. One time I went to, fuck, I can't remember what the name of the market was out there, but my cousin and I went. We were hungover on a Sunday. We wanted some menudo, dude. They gave us pozole, and they gave us pozole with, instead of giving us with what is it, cabbage? They give us with
Lettuce.
and tortillas instead of like bread, and we're like, what the fuck is this garbage?
Where was it, in Dallas?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
it was- yeah.
So that's why, like, I know you guys are different as far as that goes. Like tortilla
Yeah,
and
bro,
and,
the
and,
tortilla and bread throws me off. I'm not gonna lie. I tried it.
with the
I was
bread,
like,
it's amazing, dude.
No, no.
No,
Bro,
no,
no, bro.
No, I don't.
We've perfected it because this is the only place I know that serves bread with menudo and pozole.
everyone else is either
No, dude,
tostada
no.
or tortilla. And
All right, give us your take. Why is it not good?
Bro, it's just, I guess it's because I had like everything with tortilla. You know what I mean? Even like, so, I would go all the time to where my family's from, right? This little place called La Joya de Luna, right outside of Cerritos, you know, in San Luis Potosí, Mexico. And it's always with tortillas, fool. Like even back home, it's still tortillas.
Yeah.
Like this is the only place I've ever seen where it's just like bread. And like, I tried it. I'm not gonna lie, I tried it. But I don't know if it's because they're like saving on money and gave me expired bread or something. You know?
So my mother, this is my mother.
Yeah, so
Did it have
like,
butter on it at least and
fuck no,
toasted?
the bread was hard as fuck, dog.
Dude, you got a shitty experience, bro. Look, what you need is to get the fucking super soft bread with fucking buttered and put on the griddle way. And then
let that shit toast up.
And then when you just slurp up, I'm getting hungry and shit. My mouth's watering. You slurp up the broth with the fucking bread, right? Like any other like type of soup. And we're the only place that I know of that does that. And I think that's just fucking perfect. It's
amazing,
nobody can top that, man.
Nah,
Let's see if
I'm gonna have to give it another try.
Yeah, give it a try, man.
You guys got any recommendations? Because I'm not gonna lie, I like went on what was it? I went on my Google Maps. There you go, Google Maps, and I was like, so my youngest, right? She has like a lot of stomach issues and stuff like that. So I'm trying to look for gluten-free donuts, and so I type in gluten-free donuts, this and that, and it takes me to this one spot, hole in the wall place. I don't even know where, bro. I went to it once. So I go there and I look at as soon as I go in, it's like donuts, but then you look at the menu and it's like they got like burritos, menudo.
What the
stuff.
fuck?
I'm like, that's what's up, a 2-for-1 right here.
Yeah.
I was like, these guys know what they're doing.
Hell yeah, dude.
And they had gluten-free donuts, I mean?
No, doc, no.
They just advertise.
Trying to get them people out here.
Fucking mix us, bro.
Those things have been there for a minute, dog. Feature frosting sliding off. I'm like, that's fresh.
Yeah,
One dude's
yeah.
like, no, dude, that's been there since last week.
That's fucking awesome. Doesn't Savage Goods have gluten-free shit? Savage.
I think they might. And
So, yeah.
that one's right here by downtown.
Yeah, by the university over here.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I've been to that one.
Yeah.
They sell out hella quick, dog. What's up with
They
like,
doing that weird hours, bro. I don't like the
Yeah.
hours. Yeah,
No,
I'll be honest.
I was
Fix
gonna-
your hours, people.
I was gonna be like, bro, what's up with all the Mexicanos going gluten free now, dude? You can't have what was it? You can't have enchiladas.
Tamales.
I don't want to see you guys at
Yes,
the
you can.
Oh, tamales, they're gluten free?
Yeah, that's corn.
'cause
That's
it's
corn.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
I
My bad.
don't want to see you guys at any Mexican food spot ever, dog. You're gonna go on gluten free. Nah, dog, that ain't for you. It's all gluten.
Well,
gluten and aceite.
Well, the majority of dishes are done with tortillas and shit. So.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, fucking.
Dude, so talk to us about how you got your start in comedy. I'm curious about that.
Yo, so all right, check it out. Right,
His face lit up.
I've always been a fan of comedy, dog. I've always been a fan, especially like my family, right? Because I actually have one of my tios, my tio John. He hilarious. Always just like anytime we're at a get together, everyone can't stop laughing at his jokes, right? So and I grew up with him, and I was like, and that's where I got my sense of humor from, right? And then fast forward to like, you know, throughout the years, just watching other people's comedy and stuff like that. You know, on before even TikTok came out, I was on Instagram following people on comedy. So then one day I'm like, so fun fact is my wife and kids live out in Dallas, right?
Oh,
Because of medical reasons.
Mhm.
So I'm on the phone with my wife and I'm like, man, I'm hungry as fuck right now, dog. Like, I'm telling her, I'm asking her for recommendations where to go eat and stuff like that. And then I see the 915 Fest happening out here in Chucotown. And I'm like, you know what? Food trucks. You can't go wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
So I pull over, get some food. I'm eating, and I met Josh Ryan.
Oh, shit.
dope.
Josh Ryan.
Shout out to Josh Ryan.
So I talked to him for a bit, and me and him were just joking around. Coolest person I've ever fucking met.
That's cool.
And he's the one that got me into it because he was like, hey, man, every Friday we go to Scenics, come out. So then I come out the first time, and they're like, you know, sign up, this and that. And I'm like, I don't have anything. I don't know what to say. So I didn't do it the first time. I didn't do it the second time. And the third time, I remember one of Josh's friends came by, and he was like, "Oh, he's like, are you Asian?" And I'm like, no, sorry. I was like,
I'm Mexican, dog.
I was like, I'm Mexican. I was like, I can't fulfill your fantasies tonight, fool. And so I'm saying something like, I have him and Jeremy just laughing at what I'm like, my responses back to his buddy. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sign up. I had written some material, and I remember right before I went on stage, right before I went up to the open mic and got on the platform and everything, I was like, bro, I'm so freaking nervous. Like, for my job, I can talk in front of a bunch of people for like hours, but doing something I don't know what I'm doing, I'm nervous. And I remember Jeremy gave me the best advice ever. He was like, fuck them, you do you. Yeah. So I was like, bet, appreciate it. Went up there. I don't know if it was because of my first time, but like everyone was laughing. So I was like, oh, these jokes hit. And then I went up there the second time thinking like, I can edit this. And I edited some of the jokes, and I was like, I bombed. Oh, I was like, I bombed. I was like, whatever. And then, so yeah, that's how I ended up getting into comedy. And then I remember one time I saw Javi on TikTok, and then I went up to Scenics. And when I went to Scenic, I saw Javi hanging out with, Paul, Anthony, Christina, Goose, all of them, right? And I go up to him and I'm like, I say, what's up? And then I'm talking to him for a bit, and he's like, hey, sit down, Papa. He's like, have a beer, this and that. Blah,
Damn.
blah. And we just automatically hit it off. And then next thing you know, I'm chilling with Javi all the time on the weekends, going over, hanging out, reviewing my jokes as well. Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, dog. I told Javi, I was like, I want to get booked. Like, I want to get booked, do something, out at like a comic strip or whatever. And he was like, and I'm not gonna lie, like I felt the same way. The way he told me was, I don't think you're ready. Okay. He's like, I don't think you're ready, only because you don't have that stage presence. And I was like, okay, I got you. And then sure enough, I felt that at Cinco's, right? When I was saying some of these jokes, I didn't feel too confident in the jokes when I was saying them. And I was like, man. But then my homeboy on the side that came through, he was like, you're funny as fuck. You're funny as fuck. I was like, don't tell me that, dog. I was like, don't tell me that. I was like, I'm still working on myself. I'm still working on my stage presence, deliverance of these jokes. What I really want to do is misdirections, though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm no good at them. I'm not good at them at all. Cause like, right now I'm really a big fan of Felipe Esparza. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Felipe Esparza with his misdirections and stuff like that. And I was like, bro, like, how do you misdirection like this? It's just like, you don't ever see it coming. So I was like, I kind of want to do something like this, but tailor it to like my type of style of jokes, But yeah, that's how I ended up getting into comedy.
That's tripped out. How long ago was that?
I've only been, bro, I'm not going to say I've been doing this for like 5-6 months or whatever.
Damn, that little?
No, I'm not even going to say that, dog, because I only do this on the weekends.
Okay.
I only do it on the weekends. And even at that, sometimes like I said, my family lives in Dallas. So, I go see them. I try to go see them every other month. So there I am, away from the comedy scene and stuff like that, with my family, seeing my daughter, seeing my wife. And then I come back and they're like, bro, where the fuck you been? And they're like, where the fuck you been? You missed out on it. We had such a good time. This person came through. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like Renee Vaca, right? Josh was like, hey man, he's like, because I told Josh that I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to go see Renee, this and that. And he was like, Renee's coming to town? I was like, yeah, he's coming to town. And he's like, hey, all right, bet. And then he hits me up. I was like, hey, dude, are you gonna go to Renee's show? And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go. He's like, you should come through so that you can chill with us, this and that. And then I had to go to Dallas. Oh, and I was like, fuck, dog, I could have met Renee. But I did meet Mark Laney, Alfred Robles. I got to meet Chingo Bling, one of my favorites.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Tight.
Chingo Bling. He's actually really cool, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie. There are some comedians that I have met, and they're just kind of like a-holes. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. They're kind of a-holes.
Who's an a-hole? We can edit it out. We can edit it out. We'll edit it out.
We can edit it out.
I'm just curious.
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Give me a clue, and let's see what we can guess.
And he's just like, just take the picture and go. I'm like, all right, too easy, bro. Like, hey, say less.
Damn, dog.
What a fucking dickhead.
Who is this again? Okay. Damn,
What a
dog.
dickhead.
I'm just
man.
making sure.
Yeah, and I was
Damn,
like,
dog.
and then he you know, obviously he's like, yeah, I get paid 100,000 a show, this and that, and I'm like, damn, 100,000, you treat your fans like this, dog?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what's up.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what's up.
I fucking hate people like that, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, what the fuck, man?
Because I mean, so I met, and like I like people that never change up, you know,
Yeah.
like Ken Flores, because like I told you guys, I met him at Addison Improv, and then I remember one time, or when he came here at El Paso, my buddy was having trouble, you know, with the tickets and stuff like that because they were all under my name. So I went back up to the front. When I went back up to the front, Ken's right there. He comes through, and I'm like, oh shit, yo, what's up, bro? And he's like, oh, what's up, man? He's like, you look familiar. And I'm like, I'm DJ Juman's nephew. He's like, oh, that's what's up. That's cool. And he's like, I remember you, this and that. And then I remember afterwards, after the show, I went up and talked to him, and he's like, what's up, Michael? And I'm like, okay, that's what's up. I was like, what's up, bro? And then I actually have an autographed Dallas, Texas hat.
That's dope,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, by Ken Flores. I'm a really big fan of True Brand, the hat company. So I was like,
that's the thing with the upside, right?
yeah, the upside down, Texas, some Texas football teams, and obviously the Dallas Cowboys ones. They're not selling so hot right now.
Dude, I'm dumb. I didn't realize it was upside down. I thought it was just backwards. Like, but now I was looking at it, I was like, oh,
There's
fuck.
a Whataburger collab that they just did, and it's just like that too.
Really?
With the Whataburger, yeah.
I got that hat as well.
Yeah, that's
I'm
tight,
telling
bro.
you, dude,
That's
I
tight.
buy all their stuff. Dog.
For real? Uh-oh.
I do.
That's cool.
Every time I get paid, I'm like, what do I not have?
What do I not need, but I'm gonna get anyway?
Yeah, do you have the shorts? Did you ever get the shorts?
What shorts?
The Whataburger shirts?
Nah,
The
I
Chubby's
didn't.
collaboration?
No, I never did.
No?
bro. No, I didn't. Dude, fuck Chubby's, bro. I'm done.
I saw
with
some
that shit.
Chubbies at fucking, what is it called?
Ross, Marshalls,
No.
Didi's,
Oh, fuck that fucking place.
PacSun
Where
Academy.
I buy my guns.
Academy.
Academy, yes.
Yeah,
fucking right there.
they've been. I don't know if they still do, but they
Yeah,
were
they have them. And I thought of you, and I was like, fuck this place. Fuck these fucking, fuck that brand. Fuck that brand.
Yeah, fuck Chubby's.
Fuck
dog.
Chubbies.
What's
What?
Chubby's?
It's because Chubby started off as like a short company like years ago, bro, like 2013 and shit. And I would support them all like for the longest time. And then there was like a couple like they would do male model searches, so you'd submit your shit, whatever, get votes. There was one time where I had the most votes and still didn't get fucking top 10, dog. That's just fucking bullshit.
fucked.
And then the last time I did a badass campaign, bro, they're a bunch of punks, dog. So I'm doing my own thing. Shout out to Dime Threads, DIME, doing it most eclectic. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout. That's just been in the works since 2020. I got my prototypes, but you know, that's all, baby. That's all, folks. Just the
bitch.
prototypes, and that's it.
Bet you all have projects in the works.
But I
Fuck,
really
all of
do.
us.
But I have them printed out and shit.
Yeah?
And straight from fucking China, dog. before the taros, bitch.
You guys don't take another shot or what?
Yeah, let's take another shot
Yeah, you
real
want to take
quick.
a quick break?
Yeah, no.
Or just
No,
keep
just
going?
like that.
Just keep going?
Fuck
Okay.
a break. Unless y'all got a piss.
No, you got to pee or anything? You're good? You want another water?
Low key, I kind of got to piss.
Oh,
Yeah,
go for
we'll
it.
take a break. We'll take a
Let's
break.
All right. I would say Zoe. He's a handsome devil.
suck his dick from the back, basically.
I think so. I think so. And with that, we're back.
We like sucking dick from the back.
Speak for yourself.
Do you like getting your dick sucked from the back though?
Like in Philadelphia, he's like, okay, what? When Frank's talking about putting his dick in the glory hole, and he's like, it could be a dude on the other side of the glory hole. He's like, I'll just pretend it's a chick. He's like, in fact, what if he's pretending it's a chick too? He's like, how the fuck is a chick gonna have a?
I guess he's never seen Chicks with Dicks, Volume 6. Do you remember that shit back in the day when everybody would say that shit?
Chicks for what is it? Chicks with dicks, volume 6.
Chicks with Dicks, Volume 6.
remember, there's no such thing as chicks with dicks. Just men with tits.
They're men with tits, Johnny. They're men with tits.
Where's that from?
Ted.
Oh, that's
One of the
right.
Ted movies.
That's right. Hey, did you guys ever watch the show, Ted?
Yeah.
On Peacock?
I'm not gonna lie, dog. I watched bits and pieces of it because my roommate, he like binge watched them like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, dude, it's not that funny. I watched
Dude, it's
a couple
pretty funny,
episodes
bro.
of it.
I like
was
it.
pretty
dude.
fucking funny.
fucking
I like it.
hilarious. dog.
You know what's crazy? That kid doesn't look anything like Mark Wahlberg.
No, he doesn't.
But he acts like him. Like
Yeah,
it's,
he does.
it's weird.
Yeah, he does.
No, yeah, that he did that good actually.
Yeah, he did.
That cousin or whatever.
Oh, the hot one?
Yeah.
What? No.
Actually, I hope they bring it back.
Are they going to do another season?
I think they renewed him for another 2 or 3 seasons.
Shut up, dude.
Yeah,
It was pretty funny. Man.
they
I
renewed him.
like those movies, man. I've seen those movies so many times.
Dude, I mean, there's nothing like crude humor, bro. Like dark humor, just being raw, bro. Like there's
dude.
nothing like it. I mean, all this PC shit. I mean, being whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Isn't it slowly going away again?
yeah.
Nah, dude, I'll tell you what. I actually had to take out one of my jokes because it was like dark humor.
Really?
And it wasn't even that dark. It really wasn't.
Can you tell us about it?
Yeah. It was a homeless joke, right? And I did it for one of the sets of the open mics, and like no one laughed.
What?
Yeah, so it went like this. It was like man, these streets in El Paso are getting pretty crazy. Homeless people were going wild. I was like, I went to the gym, had my food on my lap. I got in my Jeep, food drops on the floor. Some homeless dude walks up to me. He's like, "You gonna finish that?" And I'm like, "Nah, big dog, it's all yours. If you want, I like can pick it up and clean it off for you." He's like, "Nah, I'm used to eating off the floor."
Oh.
So like I felt bad, and I start walking to the gym, and I turn around and I see him eating the food like one of the Asian kids on my For You page at 3:00 in the morning. He's there just Hell
yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Nobody laughed at them?
No, dude, no one laughed at that one. And
People
I
are
was
such
like,
Maybe they didn't get it because
No.
it's not that bad. I don't think it's that bad.
and
It's
then,
not that bad.
And then afterwards, I was like, "Oh, you guys feel bad for homeless people? I want to see each and every one of you guys give that fucking homeless dude on the corner outside of fucking Scenics right now a crisp fucking 5 to 20, dog. A 5 to 20.
Hell yeah.
And if you guys don't have fucking cash on you, bro, I'll stand right next to him and I'll fucking my Cash App and Apple Pay will be up and I'll go fucking withdraw that shit from the bank. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Fucking people.
R.I.P. to Scenics, huh?
RIP to Scenics, man. That burger, bro. That
It was
burger that I
fire?
had that on that farewell show.
Bro, yes.
That
the
burger
Yeah, it was
burger
fire?
was
dude.
fire, dog.
I regret
Damn.
not going to the brunch and having the brunches, and I regret not trying the wings, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard a lot of good things, but it's just West Side, dude. I wasn't really West Side, at the time. But yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, dude. It was a fun place too. Hey,
yeah, it
chill
was.
spot in the front too.
Yeah,
oh
it was.
my God.
It was
Wow.
a chill little spot, dude. They had a big ass front yard area.
Yeah, dude,
it's
massive.
fucking crazy, dude. It's
The
insane.
corner stores right there too. Just walk over.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I used to live right across the street, man. You know where the little car wash is?
Yeah.
And those I guess condos back there?
Yeah.
I used to live back there.
No, yeah, Christina used to live back there too.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. It was cool, man. Did you ever go when I lived there?
Nah, dude.
No, it was like a 2-story fucking condo.
I don't think so.
It's fucking massive, dude.
Before any heat, comes off of this, the only reason why I know Christina lived back there was because I remember one time she was drinking, she was slurring her words, right, and I was like, "Hey, do you need a ride home?" And she was like, "No, I live literally just right there." She's like, "You can see it." I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
hell yeah.
you're good. Then. You're good.
Well, we got a very special guest for you today. Come on in.
Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking cool. Talk to us about your spooky encounters, bro. Anything
Yeah, man, we've been dying to.
I have
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
paranormal,
I have
fucking
so
ghosts, anything like that.
Bro, I have so
to
many.
close out,
dog.
to close out the show.
I have-
Let's
Talk
do
to
it.
us about that.
I have so many, dog. So they all happen in my grandma's house, dog.
Can you tell us about the first time you've ever experienced anything, and then get into your grandma's stuff? Unless that was your first
No,
one?
that was my first
Okay,
time, dog.
dope,
Yeah,
dope.
okay.
Talk to us
So,
about that.
so check this out, right? My grandma, whenever she finally moved to Greenville, Texas, she didn't know she bought a plantation house.
What?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
That's crazy already.
Yeah, I know.
What the
Fuck yeah.
fuck?
She didn't,
All right.
she didn't know she bought a plantation house. So I remember growing up, there was always like this in our backyard. There was like this a little. It's not even a little apartment. It's like a really big apartment. Like there's like literally, it's like a bunch of pillars.
Yeah.
And a house on top of the pillars and like a stairway.
What? Oh, dude.
Yeah. The city ended up demolishing that because it wasn't up to regulations and shit.
I can imagine, dude.
Yeah, I know. But so the first time I ever experienced something creepy was in my grandma's house, and she had gone to this baile back in the day. It was called La Roca, and she was dressed up. She went out, and I stayed home with my aunt and her friend. And well, me and I was like maybe like what 5, 6 years old, and I remember I was just chilling in between my aunt and her friend, and then I saw my grandma walk by like from the hallway because the door was open, and I saw my grandma walk by like if she was coming out of her room, and she was waving, and all I heard is "Vente, mijo, vámonos." And so I jumped off the bed and I ran. Well, my aunt's friend ran right behind me because as soon as I walked to the door, my grandma again walked by, and it was like "Vente, mijo, agarra mi mano, vámonos." And right when I reached out, my aunt's friend grabbed my hand and slammed the door. And I was like, what the fuck? And then she told me right then and there, she's like, your grandma's not here. She's at La Roca. She left like more than an hour ago.
Oh shit.
And I was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? That's crazy.
No, and then another time at my grandma's, right? My uncles, some uncles, they dropped out of school at a really young age. went to work in doing hoodlum things, and I remember one day I thought my uncle was upstairs, and we're all chilling because like there's a room, and then in that room is a stairway that leads upstairs to the second floor.
Okay.
Right, and so we're all just chilling, and then next thing you know, we hear like a door opening and slamming shut, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then they turned down the music in the room because they had friends over and stuff like that, and I'm like, what's going on? And so sure enough, my uncle, who we thought was in the room, walks inside the room that we're at, and we're like, bro, you're not up there? And like all three of my tios lived upstairs, so all three of my tios are in the room.
What the fuck?
And they're like, nah, bro, like we gotta go up there. So sure enough, I'm walking behind my tios and stuff, and we get to the door in the room. We get to the door, and the door's just opening and closing by itself.
What
And
the
then
fuck?
some dumbass in the back is like, it's just a draft, dog. It's just a draft.
It was me.
Yeah, I know, right? And then nah, dog, like my Theo grabbed the door and he holds it for a bit. And he's like, what the fuck? He's just like calm. And then we're like, hey, Anastasio. Like Anastasio, like, and he's not responding to us. And then I don't know where he like comes to, and he looks at us and he's like, why are we up here? And like, what do you mean, why are you up here? Like, the door was closing and shutting by itself. He's like, nah. He's like, I just walked out of the room. And they're like, he's like, everyone's like, nah, dude, like, you literally just got home. He was like, what the fuck? Like, no way, dude. He's like, I literally just remembered walking out of the room. Like, I was just in the room right now. And they're like, nah, dog, that you literally just came back from the store.
Dude, what the fuck?
Just got here. Yeah, dude. A lot of paranormal activity in my grandma's house. I remember when I would visit my grandma, I would hear people talking. Yeah. But it would only be me and my grandma because she lives by herself now. And it was only
She still lives in the house, right?
Yeah, bro, she still lives there.
What?
Yeah,
Fuck.
dude. I'm telling you.
Dude, I gotta see this place right now. Let me the Addies. Like, I gotta see how it looks.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's crazy, dog. And then I remember my grandma would tell me, she's like, my grandma had a bad experience one day because, it's like a 4-bedroom house, 2 stories, and she would literally like change up rooms, right? She would like sleep in a different room every now and then. And I remember one time she was in that room that we were all at, that has that stairway. And she said she said that she was asleep one day and she woke up and like she was paralyzed, like sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
Yes, and that she looked to the side because she was on the edge of the bed, and there was like some old black guy just right there with a cane holding it. She could see his face, and we were like, "Oh, it's just sleep paralysis demon." She's like, "No." She's like, "No, this person like had like clothes, had a cane, had like a hat, beard, everything. Like this was a person, and he was just hovering over her." And then I was like, "Ama," I was like, "You sure it wasn't your boyfriend that night?" maybe you had one too many.
That's fucking and that's badass.
And nah, dog.
What a way to cut the tension and shit.
I remember there was and then actually there was one more recently that happened, right? Because me and my primos were all older now. We're all in our 20s and our 30s and stuff. And I remember we were there recently, and we were talking about staying the night, because they had brought friends over from Austin, Texas and stuff. And so we're all talking about there's ghosts here, this and that, blah blah, and like. Their friends wanted to see the upstairs, right? Yeah. So we're like, all right, let's go upstairs. So we go upstairs, and I'm like at the very back, I'm scared as fuck. Yeah. And so we're walking upstairs, and as soon as we get upstairs, I'm still walking up the stairs, right? I'm at the very end, and then out of nowhere, like I hear like more people walking up the steps, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then like everyone's upstairs looking at me, and then they're like. They start hearing more people walking up the steps. I'm the only one on the steps. And so I fucking just right up the steps, dog. And then as soon as I get to the top, the steps just like, no more. What? And I'm like, what the fuck?
You think it's maybe like an echo or something?
Nah, dog. It's like straight wood. Like, it's like the sides of the walls are all wood and everything. What? The steps are wood too. Like, there's no way nothing can echo.
That's creepy, man.
Yes, dude.
So this room where the stairs are, it's like a separate, like a bedroom or like a
Yeah, like
living
what kind of
space?
room is it? Because I'm
Yeah,
trying
I'm
to figure it
curious.
out.
Yeah,
like,
I'm trying to-
So it's like
trying to picture it. Yeah.
Me
So
too.
okay, so check it out, right? So it's the room. It's just a regular room. And then on the right side of the room, far right side, there's an entrance. And the entrance has steps that you can go all the way up. It's like 28 steps, 30 steps
Okay.
maybe. And then once you get to the very top, you look to your left and you look to your right. There's 2 doorways. To the left is the attic, where you can literally open the door, straight attic.
Like nothing but the attic.
Nothing but the attic.
Okay.
And you look to your right, and there's another door that leads to the second floor room. And the second floor room is just big, like so big you can feel like probably half the detention camp in there, dog. Like, for real. It's big as fuck. And that's basically.
So it's basically like it's all attic except the right side was made a living space.
Yes,
Basically,
yes,
that's what it
yes,
sounds
that's basically yes.
But so you said there's an entrance at the bottom of the stairs,
yeah, there's an entrance.
like to the room or to the actual house, like a door.
No, to the room. To
Okay.
the room, yeah.
And then what else is in that room? Is like does it have a TV down there?
So in that room, there's 2 closets.
Oh, dude, this is getting fucking Scooby Doo as
dude,
fuck,
I'm
bro.
telling you, dog. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And then, so after that, we look in there and stuff, and then it's just normal, right?
Yeah.
Because it's during the day. We don't want to go in that shit at night.
Yeah.
And so then we come back down, and we're like, oh man, this place is fucking haunted, this and that, blah blah. And then, as we're talking and joking around, right? We're talking about the spirit that lives there, the mini spirits that live there. And as we're talking about these spirits, dog, fucking, we're chilling or whatever. And then two of my primas, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a bottle. There's like a table, and then there's a bottle on that table. It's empty. Well, as we're all talking about the spirit, right? The bottle tilts over.
Shut the fuck up.
Tilts over. There's nothing on that table except the bottle.
Wait, like it just fucking blink.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, what the fuck? What was it filled with?
Nothing.
What?
It was empty.
Was it an empty water bottle?
No, it was an empty
liquor, glass bottle.
What?
Beer bottle. It was an
A
empty
beer
beer
bottle.
bottle.
Oh, okay. What?
Yeah,
But
bro.
still, wait, like
That's crazy.
The most crazy experience I ever had there, dog, was so it was before I joined the army. I had came back from work. It was probably like 5 a.m, right? No, I lied. It was 3 a.m, because I remember I worked the 5 to 3 shift. So I get there like around 3:30, 3:40 maybe. And I take a shower real quick, jump in bed. I'm just chilling, right? I'm like, fuck, I gotta wake up for school in like the next 4 hours. Like, what the fuck? So I'm just chilling. Start going to sleep, but then I feel like someone breathing on me. Yes, bro. Like it's like
fuck that. Dude.
like it's like heavy panting, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, did my Theo John get drunk again? And
Tío, is that you, tío? Let me sleep, tío. God damn it.
Is he waking me up for school, dog? It's not time yet.
Levántese, mijo.
It's not time yet, fool. And so yeah, dog. So heavy breathing, and I'm like, I'm about to turn on the light on my phone, and I'm just gonna shine it in their face, whoever it is. So I put the pillow over my head, right? Because I'm like, fuck. But even through the pillow, bro, I could feel like,
Oh, dude.
I could feel like it wasn't even I could feel breath, bro. I could just hear someone like breathing in my like face, and so then I'm like, all right, I got my light on. I got the phone, the camera light facing the bed, so that way they don't know I turn on the light.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm about to pop out and be like, surprise, motherfucker, And so, sure enough, I quickly just boom, nothing there, dog, nothing there. I hear a loud ass screech, and the closet that was there, right? It had cortinas, curtains. So the curtains fly up, and then like I hear like different shit in my closet getting hit because there's a bunch of boxes in there. My grandma likes to use my at the time my grandma liked to use my closet as storage.
Yeah.
So I hear it jumping on different things, and then like a loud just thud on the ceiling, and I'm like, Ama, like screaming for my grandma, right? And she's like, what? Like she comes running in the room. She's like, what? I was like, I think I was about to get possessed or something. Like, what the fuck?
Hell no, dude.
Yeah, dog. And but yeah, dog, that shit was crazy.
That's
as fuck.
crazy. So it died when it hit the ceiling?
I guess. No,
That's
like
Go into
it's-
whatever dimension he came from.
Yeah, maybe.
it's been told like throughout my family that my family are like it's like the church. So back in Mexico, right? It's been told that my ancestors from my family made a deal with the devil.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's been told that growing up that they've all made a deal with the devil, like all my ancestors.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So the story that they tell me, growing up was, uh, back then my ancestors were really poor, and they went to a cueva. They said this cueva has like a black door on it, black metal door. They don't know where it came from, but if it's open, you can go in, and when you go in, you'll find like monedas, like gold monedas, and you can take as much as you want, but you have to go back before the door closes, because once the door is closed, you're stuck there forever. So then, sure enough, they said my ancestors got greedy, and they stayed there longer than what they had to. So when they ran back to the door was already shut, and they said that coming from behind them, they could see a light, and they said that it was a white horse and a white knight, like white armor and everything shining, and he had the helmet on and everything. And they said that as that horse walked up, they're like, "Oh, we're saved. We're gonna get out of the cueva. We're gonna get out of here." Yeah, sure enough, they said that my ancestors that they saw when the person took off their hat, it was the devil himself.
Damn.
Yeah, and so they said that they were there for like a good day, 24 hours, whatever. And when they came down from the mountain, they had gold on them and everything. And yeah, nah, dog, they made a deal with the devil to get out of there.
To get out of there?
Yeah. And so
With the gold?
Yeah, with the gold.
That's crazy.
And nah, dog, it's like a lot of spiritual things happen to a lot of my family, like a lot of like crazy like spirit visits and stuff like that. Even like me myself, I've been like affected by it. I was like, I don't believe in that shit, right? But then like there's like crazy shit that happens to me, like me and my other family members that like we talk about when we get together.
Yeah.
Like I remember when my great grandma passed away, right? My great grandma back in San Luis Potosi, she passed away. And I remember one day she came and visited me in my dream. And like I'm telling her, like, I miss you, like I wish I could be with you, this and that. And like I go up to hug her and she's like, "Don't hug me." And I'm like, "Why not?" And she's like, "Don't hug me or not, you won't see you won't see me this way whenever you wake up." And I'm like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" And so then I just didn't pay attention to what she told me. And I went up and hugged her, one last abrazo. And so I went up to her, I hugged her, and like as soon as I hugged her, I was like, "I love you, goodbye," telling her like I miss you, this and that, and like I always remember you. And then whenever I pulled away, I saw her face decayed.
What?
Yes, doc. And I woke up right then and there.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a
Yeah.
tripped out dream.
And then my last ever spiritual encounter was actually at my mother-in-law's house. But this one was different, dog. This one was hella different. So basically I was like, my wife and my mother-in-law have like a really great relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I have a really great relationship with them too. And so we're all standing outside of her door and we're chilling or whatever. And I'm thinking like one thing I can do is I can roll my eyes in the back of my head.
Yeah.
And I was like, out of nowhere, like I had this thought in my head, like, it would be funny to just like float past them when my eyes rolled behind my head, and like, as a joke. And I was like, stupid ass motherfucker, you can't float. Like, what the fuck? And then out of nowhere, this clear image of this lady with red eyes popped in my head. Clear image, bright as day. And like all I remember is like a voice saying, "I can help you float, just let me in."
What the fuck?
And then I didn't think about it. I was like, what the fuck? I started getting goosebumps and shit. Like even right now, bro.
That's crazy.
Even thinking about it, because that shit was creepy as fuck. I was like, I didn't pay no mind. I was like, Michael, you don't fucking believe in this shit. Like, dog, you're good. You're good. Like, don't even pay no mind. Don't pay no mind. And then sure enough, out of nowhere, I hear my oldest daughter scream because she was in bed with my mother-in-law, just laying down. I heard my oldest daughter scream, and she was like screaming and stuff. And then I hear like a bunch of like fighting going on.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, I have a clear image of that lady, right, with the red eyes. I have a clear image of her floating across the floating and looking inside the mirror or looking inside the room, straight at my daughter, like with this creepy ass fucking grand smile, red eyes, everything, dog. Like it was like if I was seeing that image through her eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap. Is that what your daughter described?
Yeah, that's what she described. And then as soon as that happened, it's like I'm still looking through her eyes, and she made that turn into the hallway to come into our room. And then like I'm looking through her eyes and I see myself. And then like I'm starting to blink real fast, trying to get out of it, whatever trance I was in.
Yeah.
And I look at my daughter, and my daughter starts like, my daughter's asleep. My youngest daughter, she's asleep, and she starts fucking like crying like in her sleep. And like again, like out of nowhere, like it's like I'm looking at her eyes, and I see that lady just going like this to my daughter's head, and then like just like combing her hand through my daughter's head, and I'm like, get the fuck away from her. And then next thing I know, fucking I felt something just like enter me, like dead ass, not from the back, but like from the side.
Ay, qué rico.
And I felt someone like literally enter my body, like if they're trying to possess it. And like I just started feeling like extremely fucking hot, just like really fucking sick. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like my stomach starts hurting, like everything's on fire. Like it feels like my skin's not my skin. And then next thing you know, se me pasó. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then my wife comes running into the room, and she's like, hey, you won't believe what happened. You won't believe what happened. I was like, what happened? And she's like, your daughter saw someone like literally come across the room with this creepy face. And then my daughter screamed again.
Yeah.
Right. And so then me and my wife go running into the living room. We're in the living room. What happened? She's like, the doll. They have my in-laws have like a little marionette doll, like on the cortinas, like on the end of it. And it's just like, you know, one of the marionette dolls, so you can control the strings. They have it hanging right there. And we're like, what happened? What happened? And my daughter's like in she's like squatting down with her hands over her eyes. And I'm like, what happened? What happened? Like, what's wrong? And she's like, the puppet. And I'm like, what's wrong with the puppet? And she's like, it raised its hand. It started waving at me.
Oh,
hell yes, bro.
Oh, that's
she's
creepy.
like, it started waving at me, and it's telling me hi. And she's like, but I didn't want to go with the lady. I don't want to go with the lady. And we fucking grabbed the puppet, threw it in the trash, bro.
Dude. That's creepy, dude. That's
Bro,
That's
creepy.
wild.
And that was at your mother-in-law's house.
Yeah, that was at my mother.
Also back home?
Yeah, back home in Dallas, dude. I'm telling you, I have a lot of crazy, like even people that like were my homies and passed away. Like I kid you not, like sometimes like it gets crazy because like sometimes not to sound too crazy or whatever, but like when my homie Paul passed away, whatchamacallit, I remember I was in Fort or Killeen, Texas, right? And I was leaving my apartment that I lived in right there and there, and I looked to my right real quick, right? I looked to my right, make sure no car's coming, so I just take a quick check left, right, and as soon as I look right next to the bushes, my homeboy Paul in his all white Cortezes, his 511 jeans, and Pro Club white t-shirt, waving at me. And I look back and like I'm like, what the fuck? And no one there.
That's crazy, Wade.
Dude, I'm telling you, a lot of crazy spiritual shit happens to me, and like I said, it's I blame my ancestors.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, I tried selling my soul to the devil, and he was like, "Nah, bro, I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit. That shit does not belong with me, bro."
What about you guys? You guys have any like crazy? Because I heard there's a lot of crazy shit, like spiritual shit that happens out here in El Paso.
Dude, it's well for me. I've had quite a bit of experiences.
He has, but I really haven't, bro.
He's a big pussy. He's scared of it, so it doesn't happen.
He's like, I've never put myself in that situation.
Nah, for me, when I was dating this one fucking demonic person. A bunch of shit happened when that person was living here, but ever since then, dude, nothing's happened. Since that person left, it's been fucking chill.
Nah, dude. There's actually this guy that I work with. He actually believes in Satanism.
Wait.
Yeah, dude. Like every time he's cool as fuck. He's a really cool guy. He doesn't like preach his religion, you know, down people's throats or whatever. And but every time I'm around him, dog, like it's like bad vibes.
That's
Really?
crazy.
Like,
He's cool.
He's cool as fuck, dude. But out of nowhere, like I'll start getting like this bad feeling.
That's
like,
crazy, dude.
Like there's something next to him or something around him, or maybe he's like possessed or something. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's crazy, Wade.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's hella crazy.
That's creepy, man.
Do you got to get in touch with the people, Death in a Hoodie?
Oh yeah, dude.
Go to the cemetery, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck? They do that?
What's because Death in a Hoodie? It's another local podcast. They're homies. They were on here a couple weeks ago. We were on their show, and they actually work for their parents, their family company, which they dig graves and stuff at Concordia, which is like the oldest cemetery before even the city was established.
Yeah.
It's here. It's close by, but yeah, dude, they take care of 2 old ass cemeteries and they have some stories, bro.
Yeah, there's some tripped out stories.
Yeah, they told some shit. So I should hit them up, bro. So you can be on their show too.
Oh,
Yeah, shout out to Death in a Hoodie, man.
Shout out to Death in the Hoodie. They're the ones that hooked it up. Yeah,
Yeah.
they hooked it up with that tile that's in front of you, in front of the fireball, bro. They hooked it up. They carved it out for us. So yeah, they're dope, bro.
Shit, hit me up. Let me see if anyone tries to possess me.
Dude, that'd be fucking. You know what? I think that'd be great to connect them with them and see what the fuck.
Yeah, dude, fucking that'd be crazy.
And we go document it, bro.
Oh yeah. I'm down.
No.
I'll go.
We'll get you and A-Town talk. You can represent us, and then you guys can all
Yeah,
get
I'm
footage because I'm not gonna do it. I'm a big old pussy, dog. I don't like that shit. Dude. I don't fuck with spirits like that. I don't watch scary movies like that either.
Nah, dude. Fucking my oldest daughter. She's just like my wife. They love scary movies. You know that one movie, Insidious.
Yeah. I love that movie.
Like all the was it all 6 movies, bro? My daughter
Really?
watched every single one of them.
dude.
No
How
eyes closed.
How old is your daughter?
Well, she's 9 now.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yes,
She's little,
bro.
Dude, I mean, I guess that's the thing. Is like I was watching scary movies when I was a child too, eh? Like it just.
I tried to, and there were times that my older cousins would try to fuck with me, but
do it. Fuck you.
they would fuck with me.
Oh, you heard it
Fuck with
too,
me.
right? You heard it
Fuck
too.
with me. Fuck with me.
No, dude. One movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. One scary movie that I literally can't watch till today because it creeps me the fuck out. Jeepers Creepers.
Dude, I was just
Jeepers
talking about
Creepers.
Jeepers Creepers.
I never seen that.
You've never seen it? Oh, you don't like shit like that.
Dog,
But is it like a demon or is it like
it's some believable ass shit.
or is it like a killer?
No, it's a. Well, you want to spoil it for you?
He's like, I'm never gonna watch it.
Tell me.
It's a demon way. It's
Then
a
no,
demon.
I'm
yeah.
not gonna watch it.
It's a demon that every 23 years it awakens
And it
but
comes up.
but when it awakens, it's
scarecrow
It's like no, it's decayed. Like it's badly. It's like really scrawny.
Yeah, it's all
you know?
fucked up. So
It's
it
all
has
fucked
to
up.
humans to fucking to rejuvenate.
I thought it was like a scarecrow movie.
Well,
It kind of
I think that's where the concept of the whole movie came
Oh.
from. Was the scarecrow, and then they evolved into that, so they had to include that. But like,
Okay.
I
I thought it was something
I
different.
saw this meme the other day, and it was like, it's like the craziest thing about Jeepers Creepers is how this guy was able to register his vehicle at the DMV and get a vanity license plate.
What did he say in
Nah,
it?
dude.
Be eating you.
Be eating you. Yeah, no, like
Yeah, dude, I was fucking laughing.
even to this day, bro. I still have nightmares about that shit sometimes.
Really?
Yes, dog. Because like I don't dream. Like as crazy as it sounds, I don't dream because when I do dream, it's always a scary dream.
What?
Yeah, so literally, like, I don't know when it started, but I just stopped dreaming.
What the?
Yeah, I just can't go into like that deep sleep mode. But when I do, bro, it's crazy as fuck. Like my recent one, dog. That one was crazy as fuck. So, my recent one, it was actually a couple of days ago. I was just asleep, right? I was super tired. Went to bed like around 8:30. I go to sleep, and next thing I know, I'm like running away from all these people inside my grandma's house, dog.
Oh,
shit.
Inside my grandma's house, I'm running from all these people, and then whatchamacallit, I'm looking at all these people, and these people look possessed.
Yeah.
And they're all chasing after me, and then I get to my grandma's living room, and she has like those big, like really long, like windows all in her living room, and I see people just looking through those windows, and they're looking at me, and the next thing I know, I hear this voice, and they're saying like this. I forgot. I don't even remember what the name was, but they actually tell me the name of this demon, and they're like, he's after you. He wants to kill you. He's like, you have something special that he wants, like, but he wants. He wants to kill you.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? And then I wake up and I'm like, fool, someone wants me out there.
So I'm not gonna be alone on Valentine's Day.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god, that's fucking awesome. All right, before we leave, bro, do you have anything you want to get off your chest? Anything you want to say before we leave?
Yeah, actually I do. I'm not gonna lie. First off, right, I want to thank Josh Ryan.
Yes, sir.
I want to thank him for taking the time out of his day that day to talk to me, tell me, all this comedy stuff. Jeremy Stretch, I want to thank him for the advice to, get over my stage fright that I didn't know I had. great advice, great people. And then I also want to thank Javi, Paul, Buzz, Christina, Goose, all those people as well. Even you guys for bringing me in, doing skits with me, giving them my idea, right? Giving them my idea and then see how I could do it better. Because without them in my life, dog, like, I'm not going to lie, like, dead ass. At one point in my life, the world was telling me no, dog. The world was telling me no, and I wasn't at like I was like, fuck, like, it's me. I'm the problem. I'm the one fucking all this shit up for myself, right? And real talk, I lost my spark. I lost my spark a long time ago, and I just felt like a zombie going through the fucking motions of the day with my job, with everything that I have going on at the time. And then I met Josh, I met Jeremy, I met all of them, and I'm like, I love this shit.
That's dope, dude. That's fucking awesome.
It's dope, bro.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful, man. It's badass. Hell yeah.
Shout out to those guys, man. They really have welcomed everybody from what I've seen with open arms, and they're real.
No, they really are, dog.
That's good, man.
They really are.
Glad you got
Shit, man.
your light back, man.
Yeah, that's good, dude.
It feels good because, like,
Yeah.
now when I wake up and, like, people try to affect me with negative shit, I just basically tell them to fuck off. And then, like, if I still feel some type of way, I go straight to writing. I'm like, let me lighten my own self up.
That's cool, man.
That, or I'll hit up Javi, I'll hit up Paul. I'll let them know, like, hey, what are you guys doing today? Like, let's work on something. Let's do something, or can I just chill? It doesn't even have to be recording. It doesn't have to be writing. It's just like, you guys are the way that I find my way out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, that's cool.
And that's what I love about, like, the new friends I made out here.
That's dope, man.
Good people,
Yeah,
bro.
fuck yeah. Good people, man. Good shit, man. Good shit. Very glad, man.
Where can people find you next? I mean, are you gonna be performing anywhere next that for sure, so people can probably support?
I'm not gonna lie, dog. Monday, Thursday. I know Monday's Lil Bang Bang, Thursday's Lil Bang Bang, but I work so much, dog. Like, I honestly wish I could, like, do this shit full time.
Okay.
Like, I really wish I could. But Fridays over at Cinco.
That's in 5 Points.
5 Points?
Yeah, it's in
Yeah,
5
right,
points.
5
5
points.
points.
Okay.
I thought there was a historic reason why they named it 5 points.
There kind of is, but I mean, it's not really anything.
The streets.
Yeah, just streets.
I looked it up. I was like, this is
Yeah.
where the streets meet. I
Yeah.
thought it was like some gang related. I was
Like in New York's
like-
5 points. Yeah,
I was like, hey, fool, I'm on your territory, dog.
it's not that cool, man.
I mean, the closest thing that we got to anything like that would be downtown. That shooting, what is it, San Antonio, Overland area?
Cheating.
The one where back in the day, the Wild Wild West.
Oh yeah.
The 7 killings in 6 seconds or some shit like that. Some bullshit.
Bitch, that's Tombstone.
Well, no. The other one. The one here in El Paso. It's similar to that. Where they fucking
I don't even remember. I don't
shot
know
some
what you're
people
talking
up or something. Look, let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, look it up real quick.
Ask him your question.
John Wesley Harding. Okay. Your last meal. What you're on death row. What do you pick for your last meal?
Okay, that one's an easy one, dog. I'm not gonna lie. There's a backstory behind it too.
Okay.
So it'd be Church's chicken.
Damn, what do you get from churches? Strips or chicken?
Nah,
The biscuit, dog.
It'd be
Biscuit's fire.
It'd be 3 strips.
Oh yeah. Spicy original.
No, original, dog.
I like churches. What can I say? now you know my secret. Now you guys know my secret.
This dude knows the whole menu. No, so yeah, it'd be 3 strips,
Okay.
1 chicken breast,
Okay.
fries, the biscuit, and mashed potatoes.
Damn, you wouldn't get any bombers, jalapeno bombers?
Um,
Those are the shit,
so
bro.
let me tell you why it's that, right?
Okay.
So growing up, right, with my grandma, I remember there'd be times where, like, my tios and my tias couldn't take care of me because they had to go to work or they had school.
Yeah.
And obviously we couldn't afford a babysitter or anything like that. So I remember they picked me up from school, and they drive me all the way to Church Chicken when my grandma worked out for like 13 plus years, dog.
Damn.
They dropped me off there, and there's one booth literally right next to the entrance to the. So there's 2 doors, right? So as soon as you walk in, all the booths, right, and there's one more door to go into the hallway where the bathrooms are at. Or right before you go into that door, there's a booth right there next to that door, and I'd always sit there. And then as soon as I got there from school and I got dropped off, my grandma would be like, "¿Tienes hambre, mijo?"
I knew it.
And I'd be like, "Sí, ama, sí, tengo hambre." And she'd bring me 3 chicken strips, fries, chicken breast, and the biscuit and mashed potatoes and gravy.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's like, I kid you not. Like, I was actually thinking about that. I was like, "Fuck, last meal." I
Damn.
was like, I'm thinking something expensive that I've never been to.
That's cool.
But no, really heartfelt. Like, that's my go-to.
Yeah, that's cool,
Like,
man.
like even like I haven't been to churches in a minute, right? Like, I haven't, obviously, because even when I was living in Killeen, Didn't go to churches, nothing like that. I would always go to the one back home.
Yeah.
And then the one back home closed down. Yeah, it closed down. It was really ghetto. No, it was.
It needed to close.
Yeah, it definitely did. Dog. It really did. It was extremely ghetto. It needed to close. And it closed down. So I was like, "Fuck, I'm never gonna have good church chicken."
Mm-hmm.
But I remember I went to a church chicken here, right? And I just ordered some tenders. I ordered some tenders, some fries, and a biscuit. Tenders and fries. Sorry. Tenders and fries didn't taste the same, so I was like, whatever. And then I bit into that biscuit dog with mashed potatoes. Childhood memories.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Tear rolling down my face, and I was like,
Oh, dude.
I was like, this shit brings back memories. And my homeboy's with me. He's like, bro, he's like, are you dying or something? Like, is this your?
You're about to die, bro? Or are you coming?
That's
good?
cool, man. Okay.
Are you
Hell yeah.
good? But yeah, no, dog. It's it was a really good heartfelt moment. Cool. Now I can't go back to that churches no more.
Let me go back to the Wild West shit that I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
So it says the El Paso gunfight, sometimes referred to as the 4 dead in 5 seconds gunfight. So I was close.
Okay.
Or the Battle of Keaton Saloon occurred on April 14th, 1881. The whole affair began when the Manning brothers had stolen a herd of about 30 heads of cattle in Mexico and drove into Texas to sell. That's when the Texas Ranger Ed Finch and 2 Mexican farmhands named Sanchez and Huarique and Pinche Quique investigated. The 2 Mexicans were killed. This led to Mexican posse more than 75 crossing into Texas seeking investigation, and then that's when they just fucking got down.
Fucking 5 dead in 4 seconds or 4 dead in 5 seconds?
4 and 5, yeah.
That's crazy.
That one was, it doesn't say where.
That was quick.
But it's right there, like in fucking, right here in downtown, dude.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, I never heard of that. I know John Wesley Harding's fucking buried in Concordia.
Yeah. So
Is it John Wesley Harding?
I believe so. I think it is. I had a question for you, bro.
That was good.
As the last closure question. What is your favorite cartoon of all time and why?
Oh, that's a hard one, dog. I'm not gonna lie. That is a hard one. But
yeah, it is.
Ay, qué rico.
No, so that actually my favorite cartoon, honestly, for real, would have to be Gundam.
Gundam?
Yeah.
What's that?
Anime?
Never heard of
Anime?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
so at the time we didn't know it was anime because I was a kid watching.
Yeah.
I was a kid watching,
anime.
so we didn't know it was anime. It was,
Like Dragon Ball for everybody else. Nobody knew it was anime. It was just a cartoon.
Exactly. Okay. I remember. So I really like Gundam because obviously people in space. They when a mission comes down, they quickly load up into the Gundam. They go into the black goo and stuff like that. Load up the suit, and then they're in control of the machine, stuff like that. I was like, man, that shit's cool as fuck. And I remember we'd go to Big Lots, right? And they had like the Gundam figures, right?
Mhm.
And I'd be like, "Ama, comprame uno." And I remember one time she bought me one, right? And then I go home and I open it up. I'm like, man, this figure's bad as fuck. Like I'm gonna start a collection. And then when I opened it up, it came in pieces. And I realized you have to build it. Bro, when I tell you like that really got like the mind my mind rolling on like how to build shit and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
And I remember I would build those whenever my grandma could afford to buy me one and stuff.
Hell yeah.
And that's actually got to be my favorite cartoon.
That's badass.
Yeah, dude.
I like that both your responses had something to do with your grandma.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Yeah,
cool as fuck,
dude,
dude.
like I said, my grandma raised me. And,
Shout out to grandmas that raise kids and shit.
Yeah,
I
man.
miss your grandma.
I know, right? But yeah, no, my grandma raised me like for the majority of my adolescent years, So actually my grandma and my aunts. So,
Damn.
if people, ever ask you guys, can a woman really raise a man?
Yeah, they can, bro.
Yeah.
You say
Hell
no.
yeah, they can.
You say no. Because my homeboy took him and took his grandma and all 3 of his aunts to raise a man.
I hate you. That's true though. Shout out to my tias and shit.
No, but I remember building those action figures. I remember there was like I had my tío fucking help me build one of those action figures one time, and he was like, "I can get this piece down. I can get this piece down," and I was like, "I got you." And I brought out the pinky. It's all crooked and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Show us why your pinkies.
La burger. What the fuck?
Before we leave, tell us why your pinkies are crooked. Because I was on the questionnaire. I wasn't asking until I forgot. Why your pinkies all crooked and shit?
I was born like that, dog.
Really?
Yeah, I was born like that.
I'm looking at
You
mine
can
now.
feel it. It's the bone. It's actually the bone. It's a mutation.
What?
Show the camera. Show the
Fuck,
camera.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, it's a whole full on mutation. Yeah,
Straight
dude.
boys over here,
I know,
papa.
right?
Oh shit, wrong one. Wrong pinky.
You motherfucker. All right, so where can people find you, bro? On social media?
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram and TikTok, Michael B Comedy. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that pops up. But yeah, I have a bunch of videos in there with actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have 10 videos because I recently started my my social media stuff.
Very nice.
I got a lot of stuff in there with Javi, Paul, Anthony, a couple of other of Javi's homeboys.
Hell yeah,
Just us being dumb, you know, just us
having fun.
having fun.
That's good, man.
Chilling, having some crazy experiences too. Because I remember one time, right? So we go out to Javi's homeboy's house, right? And we're all just drinking whatever. And sure enough, we run out of beer. We make a beer run. It's me, Javi, Paul, and his homeboy. And we go in there, and I'm like, "Ah, bro, like this part, like this corner store looks sketchy as fuck. So I'm gonna just stay in my car, dog." And Paul's like, "Yeah, me too." And so I'm like, "Bet." So then I'm like, we're waiting there for like 5, and we're parked right in front of it, right? So the cash register and everything's like right in front of us. And then we start seeing Navi bobbing his head up and down, and he's like saying something. And I'm like, what the fuck, dog? So we go in there, and sure enough, he's singing with the the cashier.
What the fuck?
Yes, they're singing that one song is there's like it's like by Josh Turner. It's some song by Josh Turner, and
Oh, I know what that is.
Josh Turner sounds familiar.
Is that like a
Be
country
Your Man?
thing?
Be Your Man?
yeah, Be Your Man. Yeah, Be Your Man. Yeah, he's like,
that one?
baby, lock the
Door and turn the lights down low. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Play some music. Yeah. So they start singing that one, and then I go in there. And I'm like, we're recording. Paul walks in behind me. We start dancing. Me and Paul while they're singing and stuff. And then we get back in the Jeep, and then Javi's like, I was like, how did that happen? He's like, this dude was humming some music that he was listening to in his earphone. I was like, that's what's up. He's like, yes. I was like, hey, put me on to something. And the dude, he's like, the cashier was like, I can sound like him.
Oh shit.
He's like, bet. He's like, all right, bet. So he starts singing, and then I was like, so how'd you think he did though? He's like, bro, fuck that. He sounded just like me.
Hell yeah, dude.
He's like, at least I knew the words of the song, because there are some parts where he's like, baby, lock the doors in.
That's how I see, bro.
That's how Drew sings this shit. Fuck you, Drew. I miss you. Shout out to the
Fucking
boys in
piece of
blue.
shit.
Hey, shout out to the boys in blue. And shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that shit was funny as fuck. And then there's so many bloopers that I have on my phone too from like a bunch of like stuff that like I just recorded out of the blue. Like we met this so one of his homeboys, right? Shout out Broke Boy.
Broke Boy?
Yeah, Broke
Nice.
Boy.
I like that one.
Shout out Broke Boy. He actually had a lot of family over at his house, and then he was telling me that he was telling us like he's like one of my cousins is in there, and like all the obviously like every Mexican get together, the guys are outside, females inside. So Javi's like, hey, tell your cousin to come the fuck out here, dude. Like, chill with the boys. So he's like, all right. So he calls his cousin out, and he's like, Broke Boy's like, hey man, he's like, Broke Boy's real name is Jonathan, right? But we all call him John. And John's like, hey, just keep in mind, he speaks no English. And then I look, I'm like, well, neither do these guys when they're drunk. So he comes out, and Javi's like, that's where that video came from, where Javi's like,
Oh yeah.
like that. Yeah. I heard you drive that truck there. And then so his cousin Carlos is laughing his ass off, dude. And then Carlos hits us with, I know what you're saying the whole time.
What a dig.
I'm like, John, what the fuck? I thought he spoke no English. He's like, it's broke English. I didn't think it counted.
What a fucking dig.
That's
fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome.
Dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That was badass.
And then nah, dude, I'm telling you, I have so many crazy stories with these guys, and like I remember we actually have to, when we get Paul, so when we record with Paul, right? There's a bunch of stuff we have to keep. Well, not that it's bad or anything. It's actually pretty fucking hilarious, and I wish we could post some of the stuff he says, because it's funny, but
No, knowing Paul, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but
Fuck you, Paul, you piece of shit. Just kidding. I love you, Paul.
but we'll go up there, and we'll record some stuff with him, and then Javi will be like, all right, I need you to say this. and he's like, I got you. And then won't even say what we did, what Javi did, but he won't say what Javi told him to say, but it'd be super freaking funny. He's like, we can't have that on social media. We gotta go again. And like, dude, I'm telling you. And then Anthony Austin Brown, dude's funny. So funny.
He's hilarious.
Have you guys heard the voices he can do?
Yes, dude. Yeah. It's crazy.
Crazy.
We heard a couple of them. Yeah.
Crazy on the amount of voices he can do.
That's crazy. That's tripped up.
And then the singing. The man's got vocal cords.
Yeah.
He's El Paso's Jimmy Fox, bro. As we were telling him.
Yeah,
He's
really?
Jimmy Fox.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
really
can sing,
is,
act, and fucking dance, bro. Shit.
I didn't know he could dance.
And does comedy.
And does comedy and
luego hace, mira.
writing.
But yeah, no, dog. Like chilling with those guys, dude. It's just there's never a dull moment. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You know, I do. You know, obviously, I put a Zen in or whatever. But when I'm with those guys, I'm like, I leave the Zen at home and I'm like, I'm about to smoke a fuck ton of cigarettes. I'm about to smoke a fuck ton of cigarettes with these guys tonight. And I actually even have some bloopers from whenever Javi's first show when we're all in the back.
Yeah.
And what is it? It's just Greg and then Greg Guzman, Gus Buzz, me, Fumio, and we're all just recording just random stuff there. And then Greg actually did just Greg. He did a magic trick, right? Super dope magic trick. I got it the first time, right? Where it's like where he lit the match and was like puts it on his tongue real quick and then goes like this. Or no. He lits the match and he quickly puts it out. And then the smoke comes out of his mouth.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah, cool, right? No one got it the first time. So he did it like 3-4 more times. And by the 5th time, he was like, I'm not doing this shit again, dog. He's like, my lungs hurt. Yeah. He's like, my lung hurts. My tongue tastes like fucking smog right now. He's like, I can't, dog. He's like, what? And then Javi was like, well, what was the joke? What was the magic trick? And then I was like, Javi, I was like, the smoke comes out of his mouth. He's like, man, that's fucking lame.
Fucking Javi,
Don't
bro.
do it again. Don't do it again.
Fucking Javi. He keeps it real at least.
It does, man. Fucking Javi. Shout out to Javi.
Where you said Michael B Comedy, right?
Yeah,
For that?
Michael B Comedy.
All right, for sure. How often do you post on there? Is it pretty often?
So I'm not gonna lie. I do try to post often. There's some times where I don't post at all because I'm not gonna lie to you. Obviously, everyone's busy. Everyone's schedule is busy on the weekends and stuff
life,
like that.
bro.
So it's hard to find people that go out there and do videos with me.
Yeah.
So like I have one video that I've been wanting to do forever, dog. And if you guys are down, fucking, we can go do this shit fucking after this podcast. But basically, it's the one video where it's like POV, you have superpowers, but you're Mexican.
Oh, fuck.
And it's like your homeboy's eating a burrito, and in the video, it's like someone's eating a burrito, and I'm like, so whoever's sitting across from him is like, bro, why are you eating it with no hot sauce? And like they ran out, and so the dude like bumps my shoulder. He's like, it's time, and then I do some dumb shit like this or whatever. And then they like zoom in on the burrito, and the burrito starts oozing hot sauce.
That's your superpowers, fucking making hot sauce appearance.
That's a good one. I like that.
It's like POV. You have superpowers, but you're Mexican.
I knew it too.
The door's about to close.
Creepy.
All right, then. That was it. Episode 110. Catch us soon. We'll see you guys later. Follow me, Ray.Ruckus. Also follow bro.monroe.show. I don't know if Milo's got something to plug.
Yeah, it's 915 Vintage, bitch. It's my sister's shit. Follow it, motherfuckers.
Yeah, and make sure you guys follow everybody. I mean, all the local scene, all the local comics. Everyone. Jonathan Guzman, Jeremy Stretch,
Finally.
Otis Hicks,
Finally.
Julian Luera, Josh Ryan, Paul Ramirez. Who I'm missing? Anthony Austin Brown, Javi, Guz,
Anthony Austin Brown,
Goose, Christina Cobra, Sharita, Zeke. Shit. Who else?
We have so many goddamn
There's
friends
so many,
now, bro.
Yeah, so many homies now, bromies. So yeah, just follow everybody and show love, and we'll see you guys soon.
I'm sorry if we forgot you. We're pieces of shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry if we forgot you, but I love you guys.
Zeke, I won't roast you. The first time was an accident, dog. I'm being for real. It was an accident. He went up to the stage, to the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah.
And he was the way he walks, is with the limp, right? And he puts his recommendations in the bucket, dog. And then when I get up on stage, I'm like, someone was like, "Oh, he's crippled." I'm like, dog, I thought that was your pimp walk. My bad, dog.
Pimp walk Zeke. All right, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.